Xbox may be finally doing something that they probably should have done at the very beginning of the generation. Now, I'm not one to say it's every company, particular Xbox PlayStation, should be copying each other verbatim, but I believe what Sony did at the beginning of the generation with having the PS5 disc version and discless version and being $100 apart, sort of giving you an option of which is more important to you without sacrificing performance, I thought was a great idea. Microsoft doing a different approach. They had the Xbox Series X and the Xbox Series S, with the Xbox Series S being significantly weaker than the Xbox Series X. And according to some of the reports we're hearing, maybe with Larian Studios' Baldur's Gate 3, the Series S has become an issue. Now, on the recent Xbox Era podcast, doing their rumor mill, Nick Special Nick, a really cool guy, is saying that the Xbox Series X may be getting a discless version. You ain't got to believe me. Here's the clip.
So what I've heard, I actually heard it from a couple of sources, surprisingly. At first, I had only heard it from one, and then another one reached out to me completely separately and said, I've heard this is happening. So I went back to the original. I'm like, does that mean I can say something now? And they're like, okay.
Nice.
So what I've heard is that Microsoft are currently looking into a digital-only Series X. Ooh. So no disk drive. Which I think a lot of people have wanted for a while.
Yeah, because I can imagine it would be a lot smaller. That's a big chunk of space.
Would it be a lot smaller?
Yeah, it's a huge chunk of space taken up by a disk drive. I would say it would be a significantly smaller.
Now, I'm going to link that entire podcast in the description. Don't just take it off of this point here. Go and check out the Xbox Era podcast. Show those guys some love. Click the link in the description again, and just support those guys, right? Because all this coming from there. But I do think this could be big for Microsoft. I don't necessarily believe the Xbox Series S was a mistake, right? You went aggressive with the price point. You wanted to come in and make it, significantly cheaper than the Series X. You wanted to get that easy buy-in. Hey, here's my digital console. Here's $300. This is my Game Pass machine. I understood it, but I don't know if Microsoft actually understood or knew that it could become an issue this generation. Now, what a digital Series X does, and I don't believe it'll be significantly smaller. We can look at the PS5 Pro. I'm sorry, that's a whole nother machine that doesn't even exist. Right? We can look at the PS5 digital and the PS5 with the disc, and we can see there isn't a too big of a difference between the disc drive and without a disc drive. So I don't foresee this coming in as a smaller console. I can see it looking just like the Series X, just without the disc drive put in it, similar to what the PS5 is doing. But this could be big. You bring it in, you make it $100 cheaper, right? And then you really are competing with the PS5. The only thing is, does this eliminate the Series S? Is it like, what's the point of the Series S at this point? We have if you get the digital only Series X, you have it a cheaper price point, all digital, with the exact same specs as the version with the disc. I think a lot of people who have not gotten to the Xbox ecosystem yet, if they see a $399 Series S, $299 Series S and a $399 Series X, they may go for the Series X. What this could mean is that the Series S could be getting a major price decrease. If this digital only Series X is true, and let's say it releases next year, right? This year or next year, you could see the Series S going down anywhere from $249 to maybe even $199. That could be crazy, and that would completely make the Series X that more digestible to a lot of people, because you're like, oh man, I realize that this is going to be less power, but at $199, $249 is still great, but at $199 you would kill it. Like, the Series S wouldn't be able to be stocked. It will fly off the shelves. Those people who are apprehensive on jumping inside the Xbox ecosystem and able to get the Series S for that cheap and have their Game Pass machine, to be great. But to go back to the main point, I think this is a good move. Me personally, I wouldn't get it because I am an old head. I love my physical media. I only buy digital games if I get a sale that I can't get physically. I prefer my physical games, but for those who have moved on from the physical era of gaming and they're all digital, they're all Game Pass, everything they buy is digital, no matter what, this could be a great move for people who are wanting to get into the Xbox ecosystem or people who just wanted to switch over to digital. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Don't forget to head over to Xbox Era, check out the video, subscribe to their channel, subscribe to our channel as well. Appreciate the support. You guys have a great one, and I'm out.